Hello YouTube, we're back. It's day 4. We're building the recumbent bike. Yesterday I thought I could get away with mounting the seat easily, but it didn't turn out that way. I've had to build a mount. A mount that gives me the opportunity to tilt it. Hang on. Tilt the seat, give me an adjustable angle. I'll let you have a look at the mount that I've had to build. Right, this is the mounting system. I've had to strengthen this plate up because I tried it yesterday and the one I used bent, so I've had to use some substantial steel, and I've made this so that it can be tilted, so I can have the seat at any angle I want to, up to a certain amount. But also it's freezing today, it's like minus something or other. Also I wanted to keep the height of the seat down so that my feet can touch the floor when I'm stopped. I had a Bachetta Gyro with 650B with 650B wheels on it, and I could touch the ground, but it was a little bit too high for me. So with this one, I'm hoping it'll be alright. I'm keeping it as low as I can. This bar here, when you buy these roofing bolts or whatever they're called, they have a square nut that comes with them. So I inserted it in the end of this tube and welded them in. So that's what that screws into. I welded the square nut inside. And I made this. These are like little cradles which fit the seat. Yesterday I showed you this piece of aluminium where I flattened the end, and I bought some more aluminium that slides in and out of that one, so I'm going to have to make some adjustable struts. So that'll be the next thing I show you. But right now I have to go to the bike shop. I have to buy some brake cables and gear cables and things, bits and bobs for this. Right, we need to make some rear struts for the seat. I'm going to use aluminium tube, and they're going to be extendable. So I need to put a flat end on this, and then we need to drill a series of holes through both of them so that you can put a bolt through and lock it into the position you need. So that's the next thing. I'll try and get it on film on how to squash the end for you, and then we'll do some drilling and see what we got. Basically I've got 2 metal plates here and my trusty vise. So the trick is clamp the end. It's a bit awkward to set up, but get those level. Tighten it up and then squish it. Easy as that. Shape the end. Ready for a hole to be drilled. Right, that's all drilled. the first lot of holes on my rear struts, full of aluminium. So that's the first lot of holes. I'll play you a tune. Now take the inner part, slide it in. And work out where I want to. Right. If I had that there, and this hole then is the bottom hole, could be moved up for extra length there. Sod it about there. Got to line these ends up so that they are on the same plane. Very important, that. And I think I'm going to put a bit of tape around here or something to hold it in position. Then I'm going to re-drill so that you know everything is spot on matching. I changed my mind. I'm not going to put tape on it. I'm going to drill the first one, put a bolt through. Much more accurate than tape. Tell you what, drilling those holes has been for me, the most stressful part of the whole build. What a job. But they all line up. I can fit them on, get them to the height you want, put a bolt through, a little nut on the end. Nice and strong, locked in position. What length have I got? The adjustment is between 49 centimeters, so half a meter, to, I mean, well, what do you want? Tiny, 35 centimeters. So plenty of adjustment in there. Got to do the other one now. There you go. 2 adjustable aluminium struts. They rattle a bit, but not when they're compressed, when you're actually riding the bike. And if I decide to paint them or get them powder coated, then the thickness of the paint will take up that little rattle. So that's that done. Now I've got to make some brackets fit on the back of the frame, so these can be drilled and bolt into. Basically just a piece that comes up and along with a hole there and a hole there. One for this and this one for if you want to add a rack or something to it. It's always handy to have another hole. So just cut them out of plate, weld them on, make sure they're high enough for this to actually bolt on properly and not rub the frame, not be restricted. Yeah, I'll cut them out and probably show you that tomorrow. I'll cut them out now, it's dark now. A quick tip for you. These are what are going to go on the back of the frame for the struts to fit into. If you want to mark things like this, take some crappy old micrometers, set it to where you want it, and drag it along, right? Make a mark. Now, that's the one I want. I want an equidistant place to drill on here, so set the gauge. No, don't like that one. Move it up a bit. Oh, hang on, I've locked it. And there, scratch. There you are. All marked up. That's easier than measuring, isn't it? It's a damn sight more accurate too.